for performing for us today. Next, the Lowell High School Color Honor Guard will present their colors. Please remain standing with the national anthem. Join us in singing. Hopefully the other words, if not, attend the program.
I hope I are raise and hoot.
Bye.
Marshall University, it's my pleasure to welcome you to the annual commencement exercises of Capital Technology University. Today we celebrate the commencement of the class of 2017. For today, the world really does revolve around you. Today. Here's the secret of graduating. Every generation of students has the option to make the world a better place for all of us. So, now the Reverend Robin Franklin Baum, rector of St. Barnabas, the Episcopal Church of Leland, Upper Marlboro, Maryland, will deliver the invocation.
Let us join our hearts and minds in prayer. Holy and gracious God, source of all wisdom and joy, we pause in this moment to give thanks. We give thanks to this institution of learning, for her administrators, faculty, staff, students, alums, and especially for the phenomenal women and men who make up the Capital Technology University class of 2017. We thank you for the family and friends that have supported them along their journey. This Mother's Day weekend, we give special thanks for the mothers who bore us in their body and mothers who bore us in their hearts. Look with favor, we pray in this moment of celebration, that it might not simply mark the end of a season, but also serve as the advent of a new season, a new journey. We ask your blessing upon Dr. Wood and his family, and give thanks for the 14 years of service to this university. We ask your blessing and wisdom upon Dr. Sims as he assumes his new role. All this we pray in the name of the one who calls us each by name and equips us for life's journey. Amen.
You may now be seated. I call forward Dr. Michael T. Wood, outgoing president of the university, and reading from our
Ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, and most importantly, Capital Technology University graduates of 2017. It's my most distinct pleasure and honor to welcome you to these commencement exercises, culminating one phase of the request for lifelong learning and casting you forward into another chapter of that professional adventure. Thank you for coming out on this wonderful spring day. It could have been far worse. We could have been dealing with down internet systems in Europe, but we are here and do the thing. We'll have more than good. I wish to recognize some of the honored guests that attended with us this morning. With us on stage are members of our board of trustees, who tirelessly and passionately devote their time and talent to our institution. Also on stage are recipients of exclusive awards and members of our faculty and staff who will assist with today's ceremony. On stage to your left, in the front row, are our commencement speaker, Mr. Jerry Davis, Dr. Katie Land, Vice Chair of our Board of Trustees, Reverend Robin Franklin Baum, who gets back, Michael A. Strickmender, recipient of the Maryland and Seymour Levinson Award, and Dr. Helen Barker, Associate Vice President and Dean of Academics. In the back row on your left, from the outside in, Trustee Ann Sol Gutierrez, Trustee Alan Phillips, Trustee Elliot Jackson, Trustee Chris Levinson, and Trustee Nolan Greer. To your right in the front row are seated Professor of Astronautical Engineering, President of the Faculty Senate, and in his first year at New Marshall University, Mr. Sandy Tunis. love this cat. Dr. Bradford Simmons, President-elect. Brad will be invested in the presidency at a separate ceremony in his honor later this year. He is with us on stage this morning at George Building. Next is Brad, we have Dr. Victor Conley, our Chief Academic Officer. Trustee John Becker. Melinda Donnell Line, Assistant Vice President of Student Engagement and University Development. William Laverne Shaw, our Academic Development Scholar. In the back row on the right, Trustee Susan Vernon, Trustee Andre Mendez, Trustee Brigadier General Earl Sims, Trustee Sandra English, and Dr. Maya Abu-Manjia, Chair of our Technical and Community Department. Also in the front row of the audience to your left, with the reserve honoring guests, we have my father Matt on the wood, with Jack Enright, our former Director of Human Resources and Administration, and Ms. Anna McCoy, guest of our speaker here today. Thank you all for being here. Seated in the front to your right, our faculty and staff. Among my faculty this morning, and teachers who will also know the university is retired trustee Joe McGibbon. Very thank you for joining us this morning. Will the faculty and staff will rise. Graduates, please join me in thanking all the faculty and staff for providing you with excellence and dedication to support the Rhode Island University. Graduates, while I'm sure you will want to convey the gratitude personally and in your own ways, let me not publicly acknowledge the ongoing support of your families. It is nice to see so many of them here to participate in this celebration with you. To those of you with us here today, or in spirit, thank you for your many contributions to the excellence of the class of 2017. The class of 2017. Ladies and gentlemen, my job as the president today is to characterize as one of the revenue in the class for your hands and to key educators. There are 170 of you revenue today. 90 receiving bachelor's degrees, 61 receiving master's degrees, and 14 receiving doctorate degrees. Qualifications for entry into professional industries is raised to serve more people with this graduate degrees every year. In fact, with a program that's over 7 years old, we already have over 131 bachelor students. For those of you getting a bachelor's degree today, it may be just a start. Please consider coming back to capital or another higher education degree as your needs dictate. The average age of our baccalaureate system is 26. The youngest is 20. I'm not sure if they rate a lot, but congratulations. The most senior bachelor system is 62. We continue to contribute to Maryland being the most educated state in the land. 77% of our undergraduates and 49% of our graduates are from the Free State. We also educate around the world. Several of our graduates are stationed overseas, especially in military installations. On that note, I am proud to point out that while we are one of the smallest independent universities in Maryland for now, we have the largest number of students in the Delaware program. The Delaware program subsidizes tuition for veterans of the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan. The Department of Defense takes active tuition and we pay the other. Other degrees are in astronautical engineering, business administration, computer engineering, computer engineering technology, science, electronics engineering technology, cyber information security, management of cyber information technology, software engineering, and website continue the Catholic tradition of the longevity award. Mr. Mario Venezuela persisted for 18 years to get his degree. I use the word persistence. The longevity award is for persistence and dedication, not for slowness. I'm sure you have many events entertaining in your life which require you to stick it out for over 18 years. Thank you and congratulations. Additionally, I'd like to thank you for your first master's degree. So we'll be up and over. Let's turn to the long graduating class of master's degree recipients, especially since so many of you completed the courses entirely by the internet. It is so nice to see you here live and in person. Perhaps meeting some of your faculty and colleagues face-to-face for the first time. Our youngest new master is 22. The most senior member of the master's class is 59 years. Since you've learned with us online, you come from many more parts of this great country, 14 states and the district alone. And you're really good. 31% of the graduate honors denoted by the perfect grade 1.4. Even if you earn both your undergraduate and graduate degrees from Catholic Technology University, you're still not ready to pick it up. Come on back for another relevant master's degree or perhaps for a doctorate. You can also come back to specialized training and certificate programs to prepare you for a new job and professional opportunities. Not only am I proud of your academic achievements, I must also point out your excellence outside the classroom and your efforts. We have consistently received kudos from government agencies like NASA and the National Security Agency, and from private companies about your project work program that comprised part of your hands-on learning experience. Your work with the Robotics Club, the Space Operations Institute, and the Space Flight Operations Training Center, the Fusion Lab, and Cyber Lab Team, all have garnered much respect for you and for our university. In addition to your return for more education, I encourage you to get involved with our National Alumni Association. We're really in from the LI today to remind you that you are a alum and we still love you and we respect you. The picture for your employment, your careers, your relationships continues to grow. Your degrees will stand you in good stead, financially, reputationally, and in terms of having enjoyable, meaningful work. And even though you get graduated, Capital stands ready to assist you in your various career pursuits. This is a very small town. Inside it is the best in Christ. Very few among you will achieve a college degree. In America, only 32.5% of those over the age of 25 have a bachelor's degree, and only 12% have achieved an advanced degree. Think about the image of excellence among all those people in Maryland or the Baltimore, Washington border. Do not let it over your head and get smart about it. But you are very special, and you should celebrate that. The world of work, citizenship, and leadership is ready for you, and you are dedicated toward that work. Thank you for having the Capital Technology University help you to grow and succeed. Will Assistant Vice President Elizabeth L. and Susan White please join me to present the Admiral Production Award Scholarship.
Mr. President, each spring, Capital Technology University Scholarship Committee meets to review the achievements of our outstanding juniors. To a select group whose academic achievements are of the highest caliber, a single student is chosen as a Principal Scholar of the Year. To mark this accomplishment, the student was awarded the Admiral Podolsky Memorial Scholarship. University is fortunate to number among its benefactors those who value the academic accomplishments of our students. This scholarship is made possible through an endowment established by Martha and Homer Kelsey in honor of their son, Hannah. William Byrne Shaw, please rise and come to the podium. William Shaw, the 2017 recipient of the Albert Rudolsky Memorial Scholarship, is a rising senior in computer science. William's talent for academic success was recognized early in his life. He was a gifted and talented learner in elementary school. He also began focusing on the fields of science and technology in middle school when he chose to enroll in the Science and Technology magnet program. William began taking classes at Capital in the fall of 2013 as a part of the CHISH program while attending Charles Herbert Flowers High School. He joined the Capital community as a full-time student in fall 2014 after graduating from the Science and Technology program at Charles Herbert Flowers High School. Recently, William was inducted into Alpha Chi National Honor Society, and he is the recipient of an honor roll. William's goals in life are to create software systems that help humanity and hopefully a better environment for society while also creating apps for the Android devices. Mr. President, graduates and attendees, please welcome William Byrne Shaw II, the 2017 Albert Rudolsky Memorial Scholarship recipient. I'm here to present this year's Maryland and Seymour Levinson Award for Excellence in Humanities and Social Sciences. Professor Levinson was a large professor here at Capital for many years. He encouraged students to share his enthusiasm and interest for studying liberal arts. He understood the value of liberal arts as an important component of their education. At Capital, we seek to broaden the education of students in areas that are fundamental to their meaningful participation in society. And this means we seek to develop within students an understanding of what it means to be human in the context of a diverse society and its evolving institutions. We seek to encourage within the students an imaginative engagement with ideas as well as creative ability to solve problems in ways that are logical and ethical. And finally, we seek to facilitate with students the ability to communicate their thoughts and ideas clearly and professionally. The Levinson Foundation has endowed this award so that we may acknowledge the achievement of a single student's outstanding performance in liberal arts here at the university. This year's recipient of the Levinson Award for Excellence has achieved the goals of the department beyond any shadow of doubt. He graduated with a Bachelor's of Science in Management of Cyber and Information Technology, earning a GPA of 3.9. Who's the great buster? As an Eagle Scout, a troop leader, an honorary for the Union Philadelphia Citizenship Award, a certified volunteer firefighter, and then most importantly, on multiple occasions, he has saved his dean and faculty when it has come to us dragging our feet to get posters done for conferences. He has stepped up with his artistic ability and computer skills and saved us. He knows that his time at Capital has allowed him to develop a different perspective in the arts and humanities, and he, like many of our students, credits Professor Claude Rankin specifically. Please join me in congratulating this year's Levinson Award recipient, Michael Strickland.
President Mel to present the Student Awards.
Thank you, Dr. Martinez. The Student Leadership Award is presented to a student who has demonstrated leadership in both academic and co-curricular pursuits. He or she is recognized for professionalism, intellectual curiosity, outstanding communication, the ability to seize opportunities, being honest, open, and ethical, for which is our appreciation for and willingness to work as a member of a team, and flexibility in balancing the competing needs of work, academics, and personal life. And I'd like to ask Benjamin Joseph Serrano to come back to the stage. Ben is an outstanding student, as demonstrated by the fact that today he graduates summa cum laude. Ben has been an active member of the Rocket Club, Frisbee Club, Kerbal Space Club, Project Hermes, the Blue Halo Program, and the League of Legends Club. Ben has also served as a resident assistant. I know Ben to have the highest levels of integrity and to be motivated by his concern for his fellow students. In addition to Ben's extracurricular activities and outstanding academic performance, he has been working as an intern at the Space Telescope Science Institute, and he will join the team responsible for flight operations for NASA's James Webb Space Telescope full-time after graduation. Ben, thank you for your dedication to your studies and co-curricular life during your capital career. I am confident that the leadership characteristics you developed will carry you into a promising career. Next, I'll award the Distinguished Student Service Awards. The Student Service Awards are given to students that serve their fellow students through activities such as leadership of student organizations, mentorship, and tutoring. This year, 2 students that serve their fellow students throughout their careers in capital have been selected. At this time, I would ask Brian Rogers III and Karen Alvarez to join me. Brian has been active in extracurricular activities throughout his career at Conferring. He was elected to be a member of the Student Leadership Advisory Board, serving the role of student liaison. As a member of the Student Leadership Advisory Board, Brian organized campus events, including the very popular Smash for Lunch. During these events, students played Super Smash Brothers in the Student Center. Additionally, Brian is a founder member of the Video Club and has been active in the Frisbee Club, Students in the Community, and the National Society of Young Humanities. He was one of the masterminds behind the Snow Cave of 2014 and Cap Cave, an arcade console that's currently in the Student Center. Brian is such a great team player, he even volunteered to take a pie in the face for a fundraising event. Brian is known to be willing to help in any way he can, and is not one to seek out the spotlight. His offers are often behind the scenes and result in events that run smoothly, where the participants are able to enjoy them without no effort needed to make the event happen. Brian's contributions have added to the richness of his fellow students' experience at Capital. Congratulations to Brian for being honored for his service to Capital. Karen Tavares has been active in extracurricular activities throughout her career at Capital. Karen has served as an ambassador, helping prospective students learn about Capital and our feed culture. Karen is also a dedicated member of the library staff. She has planned many events as part of her work in the library. I think the words of one individual nominating her best explain why she should be recognized. Karen is a bright, creative, and joyful young lady. Karen took her position as Vice President of the Student Leadership Advisory Board very seriously and was very supportive and helping to streamline activities. Karen is always present and helping at SF events, and other clubs and organizations. Congratulations to Karen for being honored for her service to Capital.
And again, Dr. Lilly to present the President's Award.
Occasionally, the university president takes the opportunity to use this as her discretion to award a President's Medal to a lifelong, outstanding contributor to the welfare of the university. This year, in my life as president, I am pleased, honored, and humbled to present the President's Medal to Mr. John A. Becker.
Hopefully, we'll expand with dormitories and more space here. And I'm very proud to be on this board, along with other things. So, thank you very much, and congratulations to all of you.
I now call forward our Chief Academic Officer, Dr. David
to see people. Each year, faculty recognize the contributions to the three pillars of faculty engagement with the university: teaching, research, and service. Nominations are made by the academic team, reviewed and approved by myself and by the president. Each year, the selection of these awards is becoming more and more difficult. We at Capital is truly blessed by a very devoted faculty, both full-time and adjunct. This year, the recipients. The award for Teacher of the Year goes to adjunct former librarian, Professor Rick Sale. Never get here for your family, these things. Well, let me tell you a little about it. Professor Sanders' service to the students and teaching has been outstanding over the years. He's dedicated to student success. He's shown a high commitment to course quality, keeping the courses fresh and current. He prides himself on high student engagement. And when he undertakes an independent study, he meets with the student, even if it requires beginnings and weekends, or work with students to ensure the student's quality learning experience. Professor Sanders retires from teaching after this semester. Rick will be missed. This honor is a great opportunity to acknowledge what Rick has contributed to the university's faculty throughout the years. Students and faculty, we are all sad to see you go. Wherever you are, Rick. Service. The award for service this year goes to two outstanding faculty. First, Professor Butler. He's always been to serve the university in any capacity here. He has helped the mission contributed in that field. He attends conferences, works such things as the sit-up, visibility, and branding among our current and future partners and other stakeholders. These types of conference duties and certainly outside the job description. Professor Butler works with our military students to try to create a sense of community. He's currently searching for a military-specific honor society. You'll get that. Professor Butler works to identify branding opportunities and incorporate student experiences such as conference poster sessions, job fairs, and student panel opportunities. His contributions are truly advancing the mission of our university. Congratulations. Professor Rick Hansen, front and center. His service to the students of the university is phenomenal. In particular, he lives the CTU brand, find a way to make one. Students are constantly citing innovative ways Professor Hansen provides innovations and improvements to the labs. He's frequently on the road with recruiters, supporting their efforts with details on how great CTU is. His presence helps sway many students to add CTU to their list of potential desired universities or dead. He volunteers to support myself and Dr. Butler in presenting a series of courses at an international wireless conference every year. Professor Hansen lives the brand and is most deserving of this award. Research is a hallmark of the university's contributions to furthering knowledge and academic disciplines. Here at Capital, our professors are, with their students, always digging deeper in their areas of study. This year's recipient for research, Professor Jason Pitt. Vast and varied. Listed are only just a few of the dissertations, and he's not required to chair. Does that cloud-based versus local-based web development education is one of his areas. An experimental study and learning experience recently published in the ICTA Journal. Trust and transhumanity. Trust and transhumanity. I think they're bending words. An analysis of boundaries in zero-knowledge proof and technology-mediated authentication. That was produced in social economics. Web development education, cloud-based compared to local development environments, which we're moving more and more into. That was recently produced and cited at the AITT. And also an advanced visualization tool for teaching. Very critical to where the future of academics, especially technology, is going. In addition to all that, he's actually produced a patent as well. Congratulations.
I'm most pleased and honored to introduce to you today's most distinguished commencement speaker, Mr. Jerry Davis. Jerry is the Director of the Information Technology Director and Chief Information Officer at NASA Ames Research Center, located in the heart of Silicon Valley, California. Jerry's primary mission is to provide thought leadership and technology solutions in support of NASA's mission to answer mankind's most pressing questions. How do we begin? Are we alone? And what is our future? In addition to his CIA role, Jerry also served as the program executive for NASA's Global Security Operations Center. Previously, he held the position as Deputy Assistant Secretary for Cybersecurity at the Department of Veterans Affairs, the Chief Information Security Officer for NASA, and Director of Information Assurance for the Department of Education. He's also held positions as a cybersecurity consultant and served with the Central Intelligence Agency as a Special Operations Program Officer. Jerry is also a fellow at the Institute for Critical Infrastructure Technology, a Washington, D.C. organization, and a member of the American Institute for Aeronautics and Astronautics. Jerry is a dedicated Marine Corps combat veteran and holds a master's degree in network security from no less than Naval University, and has participated in doctoral studies in information systems. Jerry was recently selected as one of the top 50 CIOs in Silicon Valley for 2017. On 3 occasions, he has been selected as one of the 50 most influential leaders in technology, and also been selected as the Federal Government Computer Information Systems Officer of the Year, the North American Security Executive of the Year, and the Turner Broadcasting Systems Cybersecurity Player List. As Jerry and I discussed Capital's role in his future efforts that Jerry leads for NASA, he graciously agreed to speak at today's celebration and flying in California today. 2017 graduates, ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to present to you Mr. Jerry Davis.
President Wood, President-elect Mr. Rice and University Board of Trustees, faculty and staff, I want to thank you for the honor and privilege to share in the excitement of this very, very special event. It is a special event indeed, absolutely. And the soon-to-be graduates of Capital Technology University, I extend my most profound congratulations. One of the things I want you to do, graduates, I want you to give a resounding round of applause to your family and friends that are here today. And for all those who have served as your support structure and who, without their consent, their constant support, you probably would not be sitting here today. I know exactly what it's like. I sat here in 2003, and the conditions were pretty much the same. And I think that the more things change, the more they stay the same. Back in 2003, I was a pretty devastated, handsome young man. Now I'm a pretty devastated, handsome old when Dr. Wood sent me a note and asked me to do the commencement address, the first thing I thought was it was a phishing email, and that was fake. I think why on earth would they want me to do that? I did just a little bit of research and looked at the headers, and I was going to realize it was a little email. And then I immediately, without really thinking through it, said yes. And then I thought to myself, wait a minute, there's three things that came to mind that concerned me a little bit. And the first one was that I didn't know what my counting down was anymore. I don't know where the taxes are going to be anymore. And then I thought to myself, I don't even know if it's going to fit. And the third thing was, I had no idea what I was going to talk about. And the first thing was pretty easy to get, and it really gave me pretty quickly that Dr. Wood went back and looked at me and said, you know, what we're going to do is it's time you're going to roll up. I was like, oh, God, damn, rules are important already. Then I was worried about the fit, and I said, well, you know, if it doesn't fit, if it's a little snug, I'll just tell everybody it's still holding some baby weight from my babies. A little problem is that my girls are about 29 years old, and I didn't get birth them. So I'm trying to get through that. The last piece of it was exactly what I wanted to talk about. And that was a little bit of a consolation to me. Because I was just wondering how you kept people's attention. Because as we've known over time, and immediately sitting there, is that attention span is very, very short. After about 20 minutes or so. So I said, you know, what am I really going to talk about? And like you, I sat here again 14 years ago and thought to myself, who is this guy? Where are they doing after this? And I hope you go over to just do this thing up and maybe get out of here. So I'll try to be brief. One of the things I did to figure out what I was going to talk about was I immediately did what everybody else was right, I go to social media. Right? So I immediately went to Facebook. I immediately went to, I figured out my Instagram world and put the question out there, hey, what do you guys think about? And because I have such a large, extensive network of friends and family in the social media, probably like over 13, they immediately came back, and because they have such good ideas, there's never really any controversial on Facebook, and everything's factual and that sort of thing, so this is why I went there. And so they immediately came back with a host of questions and answers and things that I should talk about. So I jotted a few of them down here, turned them out, and give a couple of real quick ideas. My buddy John said, plagiarize something, then tell him, cease to be original. My buddy Craig wrote, and he says, dude, you're going to get booed. Steve, just BS. Most of them won't be listening to what they're doing on their phones and taking selfies. Corey said, tell them they won't be successful in life until they embrace mediocrity. My sister Kim, I love her. She wrote in, she's got something to say. She says, they're probably going to get rude. And then my good friend, my boyfriend here, Antoinette, boy, she just wrote, if they boo you, just yell out, cash me outside. How about that? Unless you're already outside, which you will be, and you're old and you can't run, so and finally, I got one from my mom. And I love my mom, and my mom loves me, obviously. She says, Mom, she's a little Mom. Hi, son. Heard you're on the East Coast when we're speaking. Since you'll probably miss Mother's Day again, how about you tell the graduates I'm not the good crappy son? I hope they do you off stage. And by the way, they're not. That's not really for my mom, because I'm a doctor, she's not my mom. But I just struggle a little bit about what to talk about. And I came around to eventually figuring out what I wanted to have this conversation, just short narrative, a little bit about life. And probably like myself, a lot of you are probably the first to graduate in your families, right? More than likely, are the first to graduate in your family. And there are many things and many challenges that you will come across in your life. And so one of the things I want to talk about is what I call the persistent pursuit of purpose. What is the purpose in life? And this is really about everyone in this room. In my job, among the many things that I have to do day to day, I speak quite a bit. I speak to groups all over the United States, particularly underserved communities and kids, up to high school kids, and universities and things like that, overall about purpose in life and how you get to where you want to be at the end of the day. I was born in South Bend, Indiana, so I'm a big Notre Dame fan. If you're not, that's fine, we can still be friends. But I'm a big Notre Dame fan. I grew up largely until I was 10 years old living with my grandmother. My grandmother raised myself and my two older brothers and my cousin on a very, very meager salary. She stood on her feet all day. And she worked 2 or 3 jobs at a time, normally as a cook in South Bend, to put food on the table. My mom had left Indiana when I was about 5 years old and moved to California to start a life for us because she figured that things were not going to go very well for us if we stayed in South Bend, Indiana, doing the violence and drugs and things of that nature. So she left us with my grandmother to start a life. My grandmother worked extremely hard. And one of the things that my grandmother wanted for us was she always wanted for us to have a home of our own. We lived together in a small home. And my grandmother worked these 2 or 3 jobs over time. What she did was she eventually was able to buy her first home. And we all were extremely happy, me and my brothers. I remember looking at this house and running through it as we moved in that day and thinking how great it was going to be to finally have a room with just a couple people who were just sleeping in the room and maybe 3 to a bed at a time. And I remember how excited my grandmother was to have this house as we moved in. And I remember shortly after we moved everything into this house that day, we went out and we went shopping. And we went to groceries. And I remember coming back home, like it was yesterday, I was probably 5 or 6 years old. And I remember as we turned the corner, I remember seeing fire engines out on the street that we lived on. And they just moved into it. And as we got toward the end of the street and we got out of the car, I looked and the house was on fire. And there was flames shooting out to the roof. And where we were in South Bend, Indiana, we moved to an area of town that was predominantly a white neighborhood. There were not really any blacks in that neighborhood. And because of the color of our skin, they elected to burn the house. And the person that would be there. But my grandmother, who had very, very strong resolve and never had a meaning bone in her body, taught us about forgiveness. That was one of her baby rules and big houses that you forgive and you move on with your life. And those were some of the things that I took with me. And eventually we moved on, and I moved on with life, and at 10 years old I moved to Southern California and joined up with my mother, my brothers, and my cousin, and began to live a life with my mom. I have not seen her for 5 years since I was about 5 years old or so. And things were really good. It was great. I started going to a private school, and things were really good. And then eventually things started to get a little bad financially. Things got rough, things got tough. And by then I was about 12 years old. And life got to the point where we were significantly running out of money, and it was getting very, very tough. I remember looking at the refrigerator once, and there was no food in the refrigerator. And I remember the back of the refrigerator was sitting back. And so what we did with me and my brothers is that we went to the local supermarket down the street, and we would go to the back side of this place, and we would wait for the bakery guy to come out and drop the big old breads and the big old pies, and after we would go in the dumpsters and bring them out. And we would go back home. And I remember one day we were back there, and the guy came out and dumped the breads and everything, and we were pulling them out. And he came back out with another rack of fingers in the way I was coming out of the dumpster. And I remember looking at this guy. I remember being terrified when he said he would call the police or something like that. And he stopped and he said, well, what are you doing? He says, you don't have to do this. You don't have to go to the dumpsters after. I'll bring these things out. I'll tell you what days I'm going to come and what time, and I'll just hand it to you. And he did that for the next couple of weeks. And we started bringing out more things, started bringing out different foods and meats and that sort of thing. And we went on. And this gentleman had extreme compassion for us. And it was another thing that I remember that my grandmother had put on us as well, was about having compassion for people. And things eventually started to get a little worse. And we didn't go there at all. They got worse. So eventually we lost the house. And we had to move out of the house. I remember the sheriff's department coming in the middle of the night and evacuating us to the house. This was before that, the power and utilities. And we left. We packed everything up that we had and we put it into a storage container. And then we moved to a state park in California, in Southern California, and I lived in the tent with my brothers and my mom and my stepdad for a number of weeks. But even then, I remember, as I lived in this tent, I remember when the wind was howling and looking up, that there were still so many more things that I wanted to do. And there were things at that time that really didn't affect me. I was always looking forward and really thinking about what was my purpose in life and what were the things that I wanted to do. I wanted to be an astronaut, I wanted to be a spy, I wanted to do all these things in life. And I continued to kind of pursue those even in my mind. Eventually, things did get better. And things started to blossom in my life and for those of my family. And eventually we left this park, and I always remember about the humbleness that it put beside me of being in that park. And I thought to myself that no matter where I would be in life, that I always going to remain humble and remember where I came from. And on this arm here, I have a tattoo on my forearm that says never forget. And then it has the latitude and longitude of where that park, the entrance to that park is. And it says the gateway to humility. And I have a picture on my wall that has an overview of the park. It says the same thing. It's about always remembering about being humble, no matter where I came from. And life went on. And eventually in 1992, I was recruited by the Central Intelligence Agency. I had been in the Marine Corps Reserve at that point. Recruited by the Central Intelligence Agency, something that was a bit of a lifelong dream. I never thought in my wildest dreams that I'd ever actually really be able to do. They flew me out here to Northern California, or to the Northern Virginia area, and I worked there. And I remember the first day in 1994 walking into the headquarters of Central Intelligence Agency and standing on the great sill that's in the front entrance of the headquarters building. And I remember trying to emotionally try to keep my bearing and started to cry. Because I never thought that it was happening. I'm standing there in my off-the-rack suit, shoes that I could barely afford, and thinking to myself, a kid from South Bend, Indiana, who had been homeless, and a house burned down, and a place that only hires less than 1% of people that apply. But I'm standing here in Central Intelligence Agency. And then it's just around the world, all over the world, I mean, fantastic things and work with fantastic people on a very fantastic mission. And I was very, very moved by it. I love the work that I did. And that was always about keeping hope, about the hope of your passions and your dreams and your desires and the constant pursuit of those. And eventually, I left that job and I went on to NASA. I wasn't I never became an astronaut, but I did feel that passion of being able to work for NASA. And ultimately, what I found throughout my life in going forward was it was always less about those things. Very, again, less about those things that had in front of me, and more about what I found was about family. It was about my family at the end of the day, about the love for family that you can have for your family. And those are the things that will get you through. And so I kind of leave you with this, that whatever your passions may be, or whatever your purpose may be, you may not know that now, but you want to consistently and be persistent in the pursuit of that purpose, whatever that may be. And understand that no one at all can burn down your dreams. No one at all can take anything away from you, particularly as it relates to your passion and your purpose. And that always maintain a level of humility. Keep the hope that you have in your heart for your purpose, whatever it may be, keep driving towards that. And at the end of the day, always remember that it's family and family first. And all those people, the graduates sitting behind you, that's the reason that you're here. They're here to see you, and that they, at the end of the day, is what's going to get you through the rough and tough time. So keep pursuit persistently of your purpose, and I guarantee you, as I'm standing here today, you'll get to where you need to go. Thank you very much. Conference 2017. Not just walking on stage, but also the examples of persistence that Mr. Davis has shown as you go through your life. We now proceed to the control of degrees. Copy, copy, copy.
Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science please rise? Candidates have been recommended by the faculty and approved by the trustees to receive the degree of Bachelor of Science in their respective fields of study.
Thank you, Dr. Connie, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Hamilton University, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Science, together with all the rights, honors, privileges, and obligations of the university. Dr. Arula Digital, all the way.
Cuidado a la fe. Zakari, Larry,
Stop the picture. There you go.
Charles Boyer.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Ronald Butler. Matthew William Powell. John Edward Lee.
Thank you.
Christopher John Castigan. Zakari Curry. Noah. No. David Asola. Susan Nicole Fraser. Zakari William Meyer. Crystal and Crystal. Everybody here, Gravenstein. Travis James Driver. Matthew Go. Kiara Harrison. James Dyer Harrison. Christopher Rojo. Colin. Leslie Johnson. Steve Gaffel. Mustafa Kamara. Andrew Keller. Anthony Lasala. Vincent Laraga. Shalala.
Bring it closer.
Edward Lee.
I tend to roll.
Naomi Leon. Victor Timothy Linda. Marcus Alexander Maxson. Stephen McLean. David Mansa. Mitchell. Michael Christopher Murray. Christian Duffy. Victor Thursday. Jody Patel. Maurice Richard. Brian Ryder. Dominique Hessinet Zamora. Benjamin Joseph Sarah. Louise Sarah. Jared Raphael Singleton. Nicholas Paul Smith. Eduardo Ray Solano.
Thank you.
Daniel Steele. Michael Strickland.
Thank you.
Karen Tavares. Michael Macias. Emilio Abra Rodriguez. Daniel Whiteside. Andre William. Thomas Williams. Nicholas Woodridge.
rise. Mr. President, these candidates have been recommended by the faculty and senior degree advanced in business administration and management science in their respective fields of study.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Canada Technology University, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Master of Business Administration and the degree of Master of Science, together with all the rights, honors, privileges, and obligations pertaining thereto. I remind you of all law. I apologize. She's a little difficult to get. That's not the burger again.
Robert Michael Fox, Jr. Matthew David Menard. Melanie Angel Young. Abedeni Elohi Alohi. Walter Corbett Jr. Luis A. Coronado Jr. William L. Coach Jr. Charlie Pleasant Davis III. Darius Frederick Dennis. Jason Michael Drake. Opal L. Hendricks. Erica Patrice Henderson. Deanne Michelle Jordan. Lolita R. Jordan. Donald Edward Lamb. Brian Patrick Moore. Sterling Andre Nash. Gabriel Mallet Newey. James Leonard Parker II. Julian Blair Peters.
Julian?
wedding.
Congratulations. Will the candidates for the doctoral degrees please rise? Mr. President, these candidates have been recommended by the faculty, approved by the trustees, to receive the degree of Doctor of Science in Cybersecurity.
I'll let you know. I'll let you know.
James Shannon Allen.
It's one of them for whatever reason, security or otherwise, you can't take photographs, all you know is. Probably top secret.
Robert Nathaniel Arthur. Mark Richard Beckmeyer. Israel Lennon Campbell. TK, Patrick TK. Jeffrey Lynn Owose. Aubrey Purcell Jones. Wiskowski. Janelle Suggs. Randall Earl Silverton. Henry Alonzo Williams. Justin Brad Williams. Sandra Aside Wright.
report to rooms 244 and 245 in MCI Hall. All undergraduate students report to room 266 or go to the second floor and follow the signs. There you can please ultimately proceed on stage for your actual delivery. Everyone not receiving a degree this day is ready to join us as students and for refreshments. We're incredibly awesome graduates will join you after they have their necessary paperwork. As Marshall of the University, I declare this commencement ceremony for the class of 2017 to be concluded. Benediction. Please rise and remain standing through the recessional, and then you follow the students out after they have proceeded from here. Congratulations, graduating class of 2017.
Congratulations, class of 2017. As you embark on the persistent pursuit of your purpose, I offer you this blessing by Sister Ruth Fox. May God bless you with restless discomfort about easy answers, half-truths, and superficial relationships, so that you may seek truth boldly and love deep within your heart. May God bless you with holy anger at injustice, oppression, and exploitation of people, so that you may work tirelessly for justice, freedom, and peace among all people. May God bless you with the gift of tears to shed with those who suffer from pain, rejection, starvation, or the loss of all that they cherish, so that you may reach out your hand to comfort them and transform their pain into joy. And finally, may God bless you with enough foolishness to believe that you really can make a difference in this world, so that you are able, with God's grace, to do what others claim cannot be done. Amen.